On October 24th, 2019, moments after the annual State of the City luncheon concluded, a fire was reported on the east side of the city in Tick Canyon. Fueled by hot, dry conditions and strong winds, the Tick fire exploded from 200 acres to nearly 900 in less than an hour. The blaze actually forced the largest evacuation in the city's history, with nearly 40,000 people under a mandatory evacuation. Once the smoke cleared, 4,615 acres had been charred, 29 structures were destroyed, including 23 homes. Through the devastation, our community spirit still shone through, with neighbors placing signs of love and support on the lawns of charred homes, taking in their neighbors, housing their animals. Residents came together to show the strength of Santa Clarita. But we couldn't have done it without the support of our Los Angeles County Fire Department, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, and the California Highway Patrol, who all helped to save homes and lives during the Tick fire emergency. Just as things began to return to normal following the massive Tick fire, the morning of Thursday, November 14th, changed our community forever, bringing an unspeakable tragedy to our community. At 7:38 a.m., a student at Saugus High School opened fire on his classmates, injuring 3 and killing 2 before turning the weapon on himself. And our hearts go out to the families and friends of Dominic Michael Blackwell and Gracie Ann Muehlberger. These young, precious lives will never be forgotten, and the community will continue to support those who are still grieving and still healing. The new year brought with it a brief period of normalcy before a virus half a world away began to dominate the headlines. The coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, quickly became a global pandemic, and by mid-March, the state of California and Los Angeles County were issuing safer-at-home orders. Once again, the strength, resilience, and kindness of Santa Clarita continued to show through. The City of Santa Clarita launched the Hearts for Heroes campaign to support our local essential workers, including grocery workers, bus drivers, janitors, hospital staff, teachers, deputies, and many, many more. The campaign encouraged residents to decorate hearts and place them around the community with words of support. A giant heart was even illuminated on the new patient tower at Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital. Then, on May 25th, George Floyd was murdered by police officers in Minneapolis, spurring global protests expressing the need for police reform and racial equality. In Santa Clarita, hundreds of residents peacefully protested over a period of several months. I personally met with many of these activists, and together with the Hart School District and a diverse group of local participants, the Human Relations Roundtable has been launched. The mission of the City of Santa Clarita's Human Relations Roundtable is to encourage, assist, and empower our community to eliminate all forms of racism and discrimination, and to promote inclusion, understanding, and appreciation of all of our human differences. As the safer-at-home restrictions lingered on, the City of Santa Clarita had to get creative and innovative in how they delivered services to our residents. Santa Clarita trails remained open so people could get out and enjoy the beautiful open space that surrounds our city. And although play structures were shut down, our 35 well-maintained city parks remained open for walking, playing games with family members, and enjoying the fresh air. To keep up with the new demands for virtual experiences, the city furthered its efforts to better analyze the high-speed internet marketplace in Santa Clarita with the launch of speedup.santa-clarita.com, which is designed as a speed test and a survey tool to collect real data about the current state of broadband in our communities. Through all the restrictions, I am pleased to say progress has continued on a number of projects and new amenities throughout the city, with a majority of them taking shape in Canyon Country. In this part of the city, we have welcomed a new fire station, inclusive playground, bike park, and it is the location of 2 of the milestone projects within the Santa Clarita 2020 strategic plan, the new Canyon Country Community Center and the new Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. The new community center is located on the 9-acre site at the corner of Soledad Canyon Road and Sierra Highway. The new community center will include a 25,000 square foot building that will consist of a gymnasium, multi-purpose room, dance room, activity and classrooms, and a demonstration teaching kitchen. The structural steel framing has been erected already, which presents a visual scale of the community center building. Site improvements include plazas and courtyards, walkways, parking, open turf area, an event stage, outdoor half-court basketball play area, several pieces of public art, as well as landscaping. The hardworking men and women at our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station are eagerly looking forward to making the move to the brand new Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. If you have driven by the 7.6 acre site on Golden Valley Road between Centerpoint Parkway and Robert C. Lee Parkway, you will see that roofing for the main station and vehicle maintenance buildings are now complete, in addition to the communications tower and perimeter sidewalls. This project is a joint effort between the City of Santa Clarita and the County of Los Angeles. The new station is scheduled to be turned over to the Sheriff's Department in the first half of 2021. The Community Task Force on Homelessness continues to meet monthly, bringing together the many services and resources from nearly 30 nonprofit organizations. This group continues to make progress on action items within the community plan to address homelessness. In addition to the work our community is doing, Measure H dollars are flowing to cities across Los Angeles County. Santa Clarita was a recent recipient of a $375,000 grant thanks to the Los Angeles County Homeless Initiative and United Way of Greater Los Angeles. $75,000 of that funds a homeless coordinator, and the other $300,000 goes towards property acquisition of interim family housing for Family Promise. Meanwhile, Bridge to Home continues to make progress on an enhanced shelter facility on the Drayton Street site, which is on land donated by the city. Santa Clarita also stepped up during the COVID-19 pandemic to allow Bridge to Home to relocate their shelter services to the Newhall Community Center temporarily. The community center provided better hygiene facilities and enough space for clients to maintain the necessary 6 feet of social distancing. This last year has challenged all of us in unimaginable ways. But through a community collaboration, support, kindness, and resilience, Santa Clarita has once again shown that by working together, we can overcome any obstacle.